Greetings, everyone. This is Psychic Chandler Duan Keir with messages received from the consortium since the last video. Magic is afoot. The old ways are beginning to reveal themselves. New archaeological discoveries are about to be made. In actuality, they have already been made and are soon to be revealed. There are those in religious power who are in conflict with each other, and some will cease trying to change their systems from within and begin to speak truth to the masses. Their lives are forfeit after they reveal what they know, for they will lose position, power, and even their closest inner circle out of fears for their own personal safety. Look and listen for these rumblings and stirrings within the most conservative of religious orders. They have held the secret past its time and are now feeling the weight of its gravity. Protecting it no longer serves the highest good, and their hearts are heavy with the realization of this revelation. As we have already said, it is the time of the heart. These revelations will bring a new truth that has been hidden since ancient times, and this will lead to a complete reworking of almost all present belief systems. Hold not too tightly to what you have already decided is your truth, so that more of the truth may be revealed to you. And be gracious toward those who are being shaken awake from their slumber. Are you ready for your own personal connection to the original source of all creation? It is what your religions have preached, but then restricted you from actually experiencing. The most shocking revelation may be who you discover that you are, and in what mission you have been involved. Spend time in the light of your sun for the full activation of your DNA in preparation for these times. You are living in the times of dreaming dreams, seeing visions, and uttering prophecies. Find those with whom you can share what you are experiencing and compare notes. The carriers of the light return, and their presence will blind some and illuminate others. If you are illumined by their outpouring of light, be a salve to those who are blinded. There will be many who have believed that they were of the light, who will actually fight against it. If it appears differently or in a different form than they have believed, they will shut their eyes against it and encourage others to remain and stay in their blindness. They will clamor for anyone who is opening their eyes to look only at them rather than the light itself. The true carriers of the light will not call for you to do this, but will rather invite you to become full carriers of your own light. They will not engage in power struggles with those who refuse to see. It is a fear response and calls for mercy and for grace. The return of the carriers of light will usher in a new age of not only light, but also of energy and the understanding of natural resources available to all and not just the few. This will reset economic systems and cause a great shift in the power sources upon your planet, both figuratively and literally. Rejoice in this upheaval and take great delight in it. It is a time of celebration and much laughter for the masses, as scales fall from eyes and shackles fall from ankles, wrists, and necks. It is not a savior you need, but rather the infusion of your rightful light and power. All else falls away as you find freedom. Those who appear to have benefited from keeping the light and power to themselves can no longer contain it. And they are unaware that they have been accessing only a distorted version of it because of the intentions with which they have utilized it. They have deprived themselves of the very protection, reassurance, and ecstasy that they have sought. It has kept them in dissonance within themselves and in disharmony with all those around them. This leaves them disquieted even in the quietest moments of their lives, especially so. The highest point on the pyramid is the most insecure because it is supported only by those who are located beneath it. You are being called to a higher state of being, one where you will join with those who have already achieved this state and who know you will one day assume their roles with others. It is the lifting up of the entire cosmos, and you came here to help with this process for all that there is. The highest become the lowest, for the low to be brought high and lifted up. The whispers and nudges you receive as guidance for your missions reverberate throughout the universes and bring all existing energy signatures into resonance for the shifting of dimensions. There is therefore no small thought or word or deed that does not carry weight in the grand scheme of things. Our channel, who is known for her sense of humor, would probably say it somewhat more concisely than we have here. She would probably say, support the shift and not the shit. As always, we remind you that we are here to serve and not to be served. We caution you against any who call for your service to them or who in any way see you as less than they see themselves.